Hilal Elver is a research professor at the University of California. She's also a former UN Special Rapporteur on the right to food. Hilal, welcome to the program. Given these numbers and what's happening with the coronavirus pandemic, is the goal of having zero hunger by the year 2030 now unrealistic?
Well, the last is the first. Obviously, 2030 is just around the corner, and the international community understand that this is not a goal that we will be able to reach. It's a very sad story. Even without the corona pandemic, this was an impossible target because of the policies, because of the war, conflicts, and extreme weather events and the economic problems, especially some regions like sub-Saharan Africa. It's impossible to reach the zero hunger. But now, with the corona, this situation, the figures, as you told, became much more serious. For instance, they were expecting 135 million severe hunger case in 2019 and 2020. Now, this figure is doubled, become 270 million. It's a very, very serious issue, and that's why World Food Program with its really relentless actions, I think they deserve very well the peace award of the Nobel.
Absolutely. I mean, the thing is, it's not just hunger, is it? What is the problem that the world has with the distribution of food? Because I'm just guessing that probably there is enough food in the world to feed everybody. But then when you look away from food insecurity and you look at an issue like malnutrition, which is obviously a food issue, but not necessarily one of going completely hungry, it's just not having the right kind of nutrition, the numbers are again staggering. Current estimates say that last year, 21.3% of all children under the age of 5, wherever they are in the world, they were stunted. That's 144 million children stunted because of malnutrition.
Well, you rightly pointed out, it is not about that we don't have enough food in the world. We have now actually in February and March when this COVID started. That was the period that they looked at the food production was really record level around the world. So the problem is accessibility of the food for people that are in countries that least developed countries, as I mentioned, sub-Saharan Africa, places that are in the situation of the having a conflict and war, and also disaster areas because of the extreme weather events. These people are not able to reach the food because of the technical issues or the war and conflict, unfortunately, used by the weapon by the people that stop to get the conflict region available food. And available food sometimes is there, they can't reach. Sometimes it has to be from outside, which World Food Program is successfully was trying, but their budget is limited, unfortunately. And the Dr. Beasley made an incredible plea in this Nobel Peace Prize ceremony, saying that inequality is really skyrocketing in the world, mentioning very, very interestingly how the global economy right now making huge amount of profit, which he mentioned that as of today we have $400 trillion of wealth in the hands of few, but unfortunately we will not able to give a food to 270 million people. Actually, the 30 million people cannot survive if we cannot reach them. So he was questioning how possible such a big production, such an extreme wealth, we still are not able to give to get rid of hunger and dying from hunger, which is starvation and famine.
Hilal, thank you so much indeed for your contribution. It's always a pleasure to have you on the program. Hilal Elver, former UN Special Rapporteur on the right to food.